Michael Jordan. The name alone is legendary. He dominated the NBA with a killer instinct that made him the greatest of all time. But what if I told you that same relentless mindset didn't stop on the court? In fact, it built him a billionaire empire. From private jets to a personal golf course, MJ's lifestyle is as elite as his game. Stick around because we're diving into the insane world of Michael Jordan's wealth. And trust me, you won't believe some of the things he owns. Number 1, the private jet. First up, the ultimate flex, his private jet. Most people dread airports. The lines, the delays, the cramped seats, it's all a hassle. But when you're MJ, you don't deal with any of that. No, he travels in a $60 million Gulfstream G550, a flying palace customized to his exact tastes. This isn't just some ordinary private jet. It's decked out with plush leather seats, a full bar, a lounge area, and enough space to make even the most luxurious first-class cabin look like economy. And of course, it's emblazoned with his iconic Jumpman logo, because if you're going to own a jet, you might as well make sure everyone knows it's yours. He doesn't just use it for quick hops between cities either. This jet has taken him to business meetings, vacations in the most exclusive destinations, and even to NBA games when he wants to watch from the sidelines in style. Imagine pulling up to the arena in your own private jet while everyone else is stuck in traffic. That's the kind of power move only MJ can pull off. But the jet is just the beginning. If there's one thing Jordan loves almost as much as basketball, it's fast cars. And not just any cars. We're talking Ferraris, the kind of machines that turn heads and drop jaws. His collection is worth a staggering $7 million, and it includes some of the rarest and most sought-after models in the world. Number 2, the $7 million Ferrari collection. There's the Ferrari F355, a sleek masterpiece worth around $120,000. Then there's the Ferrari 512 TR, a classic beauty valued at $125,000. But those are just 2 of the 7 Ferraris he owns. Each one is meticulously maintained, driven with the same precision he used on the court, and stored in a garage that looks more like a museum than a parking space. And let's be real, if you had $7 million to spend on cars, what would you buy? A fleet of Ferraris like MJ? A Bugatti for those record-breaking speeds? Or maybe something vintage, like a classic Porsche? Whatever it is, you can bet it wouldn't be as cool as Jordan's collection. Segment 3, the $1.2 million mansion in Chicago. What about real estate? Because when you're Michael Jordan, you don't just buy a house, you buy an entire lifestyle. His $1.2 million mansion in Chicago is the stuff of dreams. 5 bedrooms, a wine cellar that would make a sommelier weak in the knees, and an outdoor pool so pristine it looks like it's straight out of a luxury resort. But the real showstopper? The full-sized basketball court in the backyard. Because of course, MJ has his own court. And it's not just for show. Legend has it he'd invite friends over for intense games of horse, only to absolutely demolish them. Imagine being invited to Michael Jordan's house for a casual game and then realizing too late that he doesn't do casual. This mansion was just one of his many properties. Over the years, Jordan has owned multiple estates, each more luxurious than the last. Because when you're worth over $1 billion, why settle for one dream home when you can have several? Number 4, the $2 million golf course. Now let's talk about one of Michael Jordan's most unexpected obsessions, golf. Now we all know MJ dominates on the basketball court, but did you know he brings that same competitive fire to the fairway? And not just by playing, oh no. This man took it to the next level by literally owning the game. That's right. MJ didn't just settle for exclusive country club memberships or VIP tee times. He went full, I'll just buy the whole course mode. For a cool $2 million, he built his own private golf paradise. Why? Because when you're the GOAT, waiting in line isn't in your vocabulary. If he wants to play at 3 a.m., done. If he wants to redesign a hole because it's too easy, no problem. That's the power of owning your own slice of golf heaven. But here's the thing. It's not just about convenience. This is Michael Jordan we're talking about. Everything is a competition. Rumor has it, his private course is the stage for some of the most intense, high-stakes celebrity golf matches ever. We're talking pros, A-list athletes, and maybe even a few billionaire buddies going head-to-head. And the bets? Oh, they're legendary. We're not just talking cash. Think luxury cars, rare sneakers, or even those priceless MJ-level bragging rights. Because let's be real, losing to Jordan at anything probably stings worse than a double bogey. And here's the best part. MJ's golf obsession isn't just for show. The man practices like it's Game 7 of the finals. Rain or shine, he's out there grinding, because even in retirement, winning is the only option. Some say his handicap is single digits. Impressive for a guy who spent his prime dunking on people instead of perfecting his putt. So yeah, when most of us dream big, we imagine a fancy car or a mansion. But MJ? He dreams in fairways and greens. Because why settle for being a guest at the course when you can own it? That's the Jordan mentality. Always playing to win, even if the game changes. What do you think? Could you handle the pressure of a high-stakes match with MJ, or would you fold under that competitive glare? Number 5, the $15 million Hornets stake. Most legendary athletes retire, collect their accolades, and slowly fade from the spotlight. But Michael Jordan? He doesn't just break records, he rewrites the rules of the game entirely, and in 2010 he proved it yet again by making a power move that shocked the sports world, buying the Charlotte Hornets for $15 million. At the time, some skeptics questioned the decision. The Hornets weren't exactly NBA champions in the making, they were struggling both on the court and financially. But Jordan saw something others didn't: opportunity. This wasn't just an investment, it was a statement. The greatest basketball player of all time wasn't content with just being a legend. He wanted to build one. Fast forward to today, and that $15 million stake, it's now worth over $1.5 billion. That's right, Jordan turned his investment into a 100x return. And in 2023, he sold a majority stake while still keeping a piece of the team, cashing in on one of the most profitable deals in NBA history. But here's what's even more impressive. Jordan didn't just buy a team. He transformed it. Under his ownership, the Hornets rebranded, drafted rising stars, and became a franchise with serious potential. Sure, they haven't won a championship yet, but Jordan's influence goes beyond trophies. He turned the Hornets into a valuable asset and proved yet again that his competitive fire burns just as bright in the boardroom as it did on the court. Think about it. How many athletes can say they dominated their sport and became a powerhouse in business? Magic Johnson, LeBron James, and a few others have made successful transitions. But Jordan, he's in a league of his own. Whether it's Nike's Air Jordan empire, his ownership ventures, or even his golf and tequila businesses, MJ doesn't just play to win. He plays to own the game. So the next time someone says athletes can't succeed after retirement, just point to Michael Jordan. Because when you're the GOAT, you don't fade away, you build your own legacy. And for MJ, that legacy isn't just in the rafters of the NBA, it's in the billions he's earned off the court. Number 6. The $500,000 motorcycle collection. Michael Jordan's love for speed and luxury isn't limited to the basketball court. His fascination with motorcycles is just as legendary. With a collection worth over $500,000, Jordan owns an impressive array of rare and high-performance bikes that reflect his bold competitive spirit. From classic Harley-Davidsons to cutting-edge custom builds, his garage is a testament to his refined taste and need for adrenaline. One of the crown jewels of his collection is the Harley-Davidson Fat Boy, a muscular, chrome-heavy cruiser that embodies power and style, much like MJ himself. He also owns several limited edition models, including exclusive Ducatis and high-speed superbikes that push performance limits. Custom-built motorcycles, tailored to his preferences, further highlight his desire for one-of-a-kind machines. Jordan's passion for motorcycles goes beyond mere ownership. He's often seen riding with friends and fellow celebrities, embracing the freedom of the open road. His love for bikes even intersects with his business ventures, as he has collaborated with luxury brands to design exclusive motorcycle gear. What makes his collection truly remarkable is how it mirrors his larger-than-life persona. Each bike is fast, sleek, and built to dominate, much like his airness on the court. Whether it's a vintage cruiser or a modern speed demon, Jordan's motorcycles are more than just vehicles. They're extensions of his relentless drive for excellence. For MJ, life in the fast lane isn't just a hobby, it's a way of living. Number 7, the custom $500,000 Rolex watch. You'd think a regular Rolex would be enough for someone like Michael Jordan, but no. When you're the greatest basketball player of all time, even luxury needs an upgrade. So what does MJ do? He commissions a custom-made $500,000 Rolex. Let that number sink in. $500,000 for a watch. Now, this wasn't just some off-the-shelf model with a fancy price tag. This was a personalized masterpiece designed to reflect MJ's unmatched legacy. Think about it, his name alone is worth billions, so why wouldn't his watch be just as iconic? The timepiece featured his signature engraved on the caseback, turning it into a wearable piece of memorabilia. And the design? Sleek, bold, and dripping with exclusivity. Because if you're gonna spend that kind of money, it better look like it belongs on the wrist of a legend. But here's the thing, this wasn't just about telling time. For Jordan, luxury has always been about statement and status. He didn't just want a watch, he wanted a conversation piece, something that screams success every time he checked the hour. And let's be real, when you're wearing a watch that costs more than most houses, people notice. It's the ultimate flex, a silent but powerful reminder that MJ doesn't just play at the highest level, he lives at it too. And honestly, that's what makes this purchase so fascinating. Most people buy expensive things to impress others, but for Jordan, it's different. He doesn't need validation. He defines it. Whether it's his private jet, his championship rings, or this insane Rolex, everything he owns carries that same winning mentality. It's not just about the price tag. It's about the unmatched standard he sets for himself. So the next time you see a Rolex in a store window, just remember, there's a difference between owning a luxury watch and owning a Michael Jordan-level luxury watch. One tells time. The other, it tells the world you're untouchable. And if that isn't the most MJ thing ever, don't know what is. Michael Jordan's empire isn't just about wealth. It's about strategy, passion, and a drive to be the best at everything. His spending isn't random, it's calculated, just like his game-winning shots. If you enjoyed this deep dive into MJ's billionaire lifestyle, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more incredible stories. Let me know in the comments, which of Jordan's insane purchases impressed you the most? See you in the next one.